वेलकम टू डेली बाइट्स। द सेम वीडियो इज़ गिवन इन हिंदी। हिंदी के लिए वीडियो का लिंक डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में दिया गया है और कमेंट में मेंशन किया गया है। जो भी हिंदी के स्टूडेंट्स हैं उसको वहाँ से फॉलो कर सकते हैं। ओके गाइस, टुडे विल अंडरस्टैंड हाउ टू परस्यू करियर इन प्रोफेसरशिप और लेक्चरशिप line and how many students will make through this exam and the type of certificate format, understanding the paper structure, and what are the various eligibility criteria and what is the JRF amount. Okay guys, before we move forward, you can follow my history lectures on this channel and subscribe to Daily Bytes. Okay guys, coming back to the main point, what is the eligibility criteria for Net Jrf? All those candidates of general category who have secured 55% marks in their MA exams are eligible for Net Jrf. I repeat again, all those general category students, those who have secured 55% marks in their MA exam are eligible for Net Jrf, and those who have secured 50% marks from any category, SC, ST, OBC, they are also eligible for the MA entrance exam. So the eligibility criteria for general students is 55% and the same for category students is 50%. Now, a very common question that haunts a student's mind is, sir, that if I'm in final year or I've just started pursuing MA, so am I eligible for Net JRF? Yes, yes, guys, you are eligible even if you have taken admission in this July. So, and you are in first year, you are in just first year, and you have just started pursuing your course, then even you are eligible for the December Net JRF exam. And the same way the cycle goes on. Like if you have taken admission in any open university in December cycle for MA, so you are again eligible for the June July cycle of Net JRF paper. Now the same thing can be verified from this statement. I have taken it from the prospectus itself. Candidates who are pursuing their master's degree or equivalent course. Now just see here, pursuing their master's degree or equivalent course, or candidates who have appeared for their qualifying degree final year, even those who, so the point is those who are in final year and those who are in first year, they both are eligible. You don't have to keep any doubt in your mind regarding this. Okay guys, I hope this thing is clear. And don't go on any rumors, because lots of people and even senior most professors will also tell you that you are in final year, then only you are eligible. There has been update in eligibility criteria, so even if you are in pursuing year, then you are eligible. Only what is the condition behind this eligibility, I'll tell you that thing later. Okay guys, now the age limit for any kind of JRF facility is 30 years, maximum 30 years. You are only eligible for JRF exam. I mean, you'll only get JRF if you're not more than 30 years. You have to understand one thing here, that while filling the form, they'll ask you that either you are eligible for NET or NET JRF both. Then if you are above 30 years, then you will select only NET, until unless you are in category. For category students, there is 5 years relaxation. And for assistant professor, there is no upper age limit. Even if you are 45 years of your age, you can apply for assistant professor without any doubt. Now, coming back to the point, this I have included just to clarify you one thing, that NET shall remain the minimum eligibility condition for recruitment and appointment of assistant professor in universities, college, institutions. NET is the minimum eligibility criteria. Okay guys, this is my UGC Net certificate which I had got. So I had given my exam from history. Now I'll show you what is the eligibility behind this condition, that even if you're in pursuing year, like if you're in first year, then what is the eligibility and how you get the certificate. I have taken this thing just to show you. I've taken an example of my own certificate, and don't get confused. Over here I have edited the data so that it doesn't get misused. Okay guys, now this says, as per the information provided by the candidate, he has not completed his master's degree or equivalent examination at the time of applying for NET. If you have not completed your master's degree while applying for the NET, so what the university says, if the result is declared on 31st July 2018, then whenever your result will be declared, like my result was declared on 31st July 2018, so what the UGC says is, from this date, within 2 years, you have to complete your masters with the required eligibility criteria of 55% or 50%, as the case may be. then only you will be awarded your Net Jrf certificate in original. So look what they have done. It is 2018. Now here is 30 July 2020. This completes 2 years. So what they are saying is that within this within this period of 2 years, I have to complete my degree. I mean, I have to complete my masters with 55% if I am general category student and 50% if I'm a student of category of any kind of category. So within 2 years you have to clear this. Then only this your Net Jrf certificate will be valid. Okay, guys, coming to the main point: how many candidates will be selected from each stream? If you are applying from political science, if you are applying from history, sociology, science, commerce, anything, then the total number of applied candidates, for example, say if 100 candidates apply, then only 6% of them will be selected. So if 100 candidates apply, then 6% of them will be selected for net exam. This is a rough estimate. Often it is changed. Sometimes it's made to 6.5%, 5.5%, depending on the UGC requirements from time to time. But generally, the standard criteria is 6% for net. So if there are 1,000 students, then the 6% goes for 60 students. Then 60% will 60 students will qualify for net exam, and only 1% for JRF. Top 1% students with the same paper, same examination. The candidates who will be top 1%, they will be granted JRF, Junior Research Fellowship. Now, we'll understand what happens with net. Guys, nothing happens with net. You don't get any job with net. So the key point is why to give this exam. Now, this just I'm making a comparison. If there are this many candidates applying for graduation, then there are this many left in masters. Now, what happens after master is once you are asked to give the net exam, out of this master's candidate, only this many will be filtered out who qualify the net exam. Now, whenever there is an advertisement for the post of professor, what criteria they will put is whosoever candidate who has qualified net exam is only eligible for applying to the post of professor. So all of them, those who have completed master's graduation, they are not allowed. Only these candidates, these who have qualified net, will apply for the post of professor. Only this is the advantage of net. And for example, if you are filling any of the if you're applying for a job in regional colleges, degree colleges, etc., so if you have qualified, then surely you have higher consideration for appointment to the post of lecturership or professor. Now, understanding JRF, what is Junior Research Fellowship, and for how long you will be granted JRF. So guys, JRF is minimum or maximum you have granted for 2 years. Then after that, SRF is given. Now we'll understand later on what is the criteria for SRF. Okay, guys, coming to the JRF. Generally, MPhil and PhD, if you pursue both simultaneously in integrated way, then the course maximum duration is 5 years. So JRF is given only for 2 years. Now, for if you after 2 years also if you want a scholarship, then you have to qualify the exam for SRF or whatever the condition may be, and the remaining 3 years you will be given SRF. The same case goes for PhD. If you get admission in PhD, like many don't pursue MPhil, they directly go for PhD. Then the same maximum duration for PhD is 5 years, and the JRF amount will be given for 2 years, and the remaining SRF for 3 years. Now, understanding this amount structure, guys, for JRF you are given 25,000 per month for initial 2 years, and for SRF it is 2,000 per month. Now, one thing I'd like to add over here, for with JRF you get the other allowances also for HRA and all, depending on the type of university and all. So presently the JRF amount is going to be near about 32 to 38,000 depending on the course, from either the courses of art side or science side. So the JRF amount varies between 32 to 38,000. Now we'll understand the paper structure. Guys, the mode of examination is online. Only and only online CBT mode, computer based test will be held. Now we'll understand the pattern of the examination. Guys, there will be 50 questions in paper 1, and there will be 100 questions in paper 2. The paper 1 comprises of, what does the paper 1 comprise of? The paper 1 comprises of 50 questions from all sections: math, reasoning, teaching or research aptitude, general awareness, and they'll ask you questions regarding they'll give you the passage in Hindi and English. So all this will comprise the questions of total 50 marks, 5 question from each section almost. Or teaching or research aptitude may go from 5 to 10. You mean I mean minimum 5 questions and maximum 7 to 8. Now the same thing is mentioned here what they are going to ask in the paper 1. Now the paper 1 is compulsory for all the streams of students. Either you are from art, science, you are applying from BSc, I mean biology, physics, chemistry, commerce, anything, history, art. The paper 1 is compulsory for all of them. You all have to attempt this math, reasoning, science question of 50, that comprises of 50 questions, and that goes for 100 marks. One question is of 2 marks. Now coming to the main point, guys, what's now the subject you have chosen, like if you've chosen biology, chemistry, history, political science, for all of you there will be 100 questions in paper 2, each of 200 marks, and the merit will be made combining to both. Out of the merit will be made out of 50 questions or out of 300 marks. And let me tell you, there is no negative marking in UGC Net Jrf exam. No negative marking, since the exam is very tough, so there is no negative marking. You have to conclude the questions, or you have to often make blind guesses and all. So generally the cutoff is between, guys, 50% to 60%. If you score 50 to 60% questions right, you will qualify the Net Jrf exams. Now many students might be pursuing from Open University, or even if you are pursuing a regular course. For Open University I have taken example of IGNOU. So how helpful are IGNOU books, guys? I won't suggest you to go for IGNOU books just for Net Jrf exam, because IGNOU books are not sufficient for Net Jrf exam, since the Net Jrf exam is objective and IGNOU books are subjective, so you can't make through the exams after reading these books. Surely these books will be helpful in your PhD exams, like if you are giving PhD entrance of JNU or any other university, then these books are surely going to helpful. For Net Jrf exams, I would suggest you to purchase the objective books, and also I would suggest you not to purchase the previous year papers of Net Jrf. This is a strange suggestion, but still I won't suggest you to purchase the previous year papers of Net Jrf, since they are very tough. And if you directly see the paper, you will start feeling low, and you'll feel like I can't make through this exam and all. So just purchase any of the objective book of your stream for the regular study, so that your mind is set up in an objective mode of examination for selection, since the exams are going to be on objective mode. So subjective books won't help you much compared to any objective book. Now for JNU PhD entrance exam, guys, the link is given in description box. You can follow the assistant. And any student of history who is pursuing MA history, he can take the Delhi Bytes membership of 400 rupees, in which I'll personally guide him regarding the admission procedure of Net Jrf, and help him to make through the exams. And I'll provide him the July 2018, December 2018, JNU 2019, JNU PhD papers in solved, along with this membership of rupees 401 rupees. If he takes the membership of 400 rupees, also I'll provide him the telephonic guidance, voice call assistance to how to crack the MA History JRF Net exam. Okay, guys, if you have any query, I would suggest you to comment for and if you also, and all those history students, if you want to take the membership, then you have to text DB net 401 on this number to get the preparatory guidance for Net Jrf exam for MA history. Now rest of the students, guys, I would suggest you to comment in the video. I'll surely reply you earliest possible. And if you want to take Delhi Bytes membership, you can WhatsApp on this number. Also, guys, subscribe to Delhi Bytes to stay tuned, stay updated. Thank you and have a nice day. God bless you all.